fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
Sounds good. What's going on, Bryce? Well, what's going on, guys? This is Carl with the Racerred channel. Riding with a good group today. Got Lance in front of me, Harlan behind me. I got Max back there, Bryce back there, and I just met the other guy. I can't remember his name right now. Sorry, other guy. I'm horrible with names. Anyway, we're going for a little ride through the desert. I've been riding my 450 a lot, so it makes this bike feel pretty weird, to be honest. With just regular riding, you can very easily plateau in the B class, or at the back of the B class, I would say. Maybe mid-pack B class. I was just thinking about that because really further beyond that requires a little bit more advanced practice and things like that. You got to learn advanced techniques to get beyond that. So I would say your average rider that's who is really experienced, who's just gone out and ridden, probably like mid B. Yeah, it just depends on where you're riding in terms of traction. Man, yesterday I was riding Little Jim. It's perfect traction. As I was saying earlier, it's interesting to me what creates a really exceptional rider like Graham Jarvis, because that dude, he goes out and it's not like he's that level because he rode a lot of time. Anybody can ride a lot of time. In fact, most people, if they ride infinite amount of time, they'll end up about the B class and not winning the B class. I'm talking like maybe at the back of the pack B. And that's okay, that's totally fine. I'm just saying that's where the average rider will probably end up just riding. To get beyond that takes more advanced technique, more intentional riding, where you're practicing clutch control, you're practicing body position, you're like if it's motocross, you're practicing going through a turn over and over, exactly where to launch with the clutch, how to get in the rut without falling over, your technique over jumps, just doing it over and over and practicing the techniques. And then, you know, in Graham Jarvis's case, he's pushing himself every time he goes out. He's going out and just climbing over the most ridiculous things. And he didn't start out that way. He started out as a beginner, slowly working his way up to bigger and bigger obstacles, and there's a lot of failures still. He crashes in all kinds of spots. Oh, the hill? I thought you were pointing at like Bigfoot or something. What's your name again?
Brian.
Brian. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I'm terrible with names, so. Yeah, so I think most people end up about the B class. That's why racing is kind of it's a valuable resource in the motorcycling world, and it gives people a lot more credibility, I guess. That way you can go through a race and be like, okay, this is where I'm at. Like, this is about where I'm located in the skill level hierarchy, I guess. And that way you kind of have an idea where you're at, what you need to work on. Lots of people, including myself, will, like, you know, if you don't have anything to go off of, then you're gonna think you're either awesome, or maybe your default is to think you're not awesome. I don't know, but very rarely do people kind of get it right as far as where they would be located. Most of the time I get like riders who wouldn't even be able to place in the C class tell me that they're probably B, maybe A, and I'm like, those guys are really good. A B rider is really good. I'm riding with B riders right now. These guys are no joke. I'm just out here riding. Just doing a little riding. Oh. I remember that. How's the bike? And how are you? Yeah, you were close. I hit it in a weird... I decided not to go that way. I just hit like straight onto that ledge. Even if you just get your front end over and kill it, just make sure you don't...
As long as you get your front end up here, we'll tug you the rest of the way up.
First gear's fine. Just keep your momentum though. Yeah! Nailed it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I didn't mean to rush you. I was just taking a line next to you.
No, I kind of wanted to battle a little bit.
Alright guys, I just wanted to thank my Patreon supporters. That would be Lance Darnell, Jim Jolson Jr., Kurt Kinghorn, Daniel Roush, Brian Thomason, Wade James, Moto Creek, Nathan Young, Jason Froling. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you.